Hi there, I'm James and I'm just sort of making a quick video on my phone, so the quality might not be the best, where I'm going to show you 6 of my favourite philodendron at the moment. I have a thing for aroids right now. If you don't know aroids, or oh, there's a little bit of a battery thing. Aroids Araceae is a particular family of plants which I am very excited about at the moment. So I'm going to show you a couple of my favourite philodendrons at the moment. Some are slightly easier to look after, some are less easy, some are easier to acquire, some are slightly harder to acquire. They're all, I would say, in the UK, relatively rare, but that's partially why I love them. So, right, the first one that I'm going to show you is a stunning creature, really gorgeous, and I got this from Eastern Tropicals. I'll put links to all of the, if I bought them from a specific website, I'll put links to those websites down below. The first one I've got is a Philodendron Florida ghost, which is this gorgeous creature here. Very nice, beautiful, dark, smaller leaves here. There was another leaf coming through there, but it got a little bit damaged, so I snipped it off. But that is what, hello, that's what happens. A little bit battered, but this is a new leaf. They come through either like very pale green or white, and then as they get older they fade to this sort of, not fade, they darken to this green, which is amazing. I think it's so cool, and it's just such a unique plant. I really enjoy, particularly with philodendrons, anything if it's got green but something unusual, and this has that, so I love it. And there's a new little leaf coming there, which is very exciting. So that is philodendron number 1 from Eastern Tropicals. I would say so far I've only had this one for 2 weeks. I would say very easy to look after. That leaf is growing happily. I have it in a room with my other plants where the humidity's between, I'd say, 60 and 75, depending on whether I'm there, all sorts of different things. Philodendron number 2. This one is probably, I say that now and I'm going to say it again later, really one of my favourites. There's something about particularly the mature form of this guy which is just mind-blowing. So this is a Philodendron Melnikrisin. I got this 3-4 weeks ago. It's quite a small plant, but when I got it, it was literally just these 2 leaves here. So both of these ones, that gorgeous velvety one there, and this new one, are completely new. This, it's incredible. You can see quite, like, all right there. It's sort of pinkish when it comes through, like a pink, almost orangey colour. It's just amazing. Obviously using quite a small pot for the moment, but when he gets a little bit bigger, maybe one more leaf, I'll repot him and get a moss pole, because I've read that the leaf size really starts to like increase when it has a moss pole to settle into. This I got on Etsy from a seller called Leaf and Vessel. Really good experience with them. So again, I'll put a little link in the description below. I would say, again, very easy. I have this next to a grow light, but I don't think it really needs it. I have a south-facing room. Most of my plants are in my bedroom, which is not here, and there's a south-facing window. So I have grow lights for I have grow lights to supplement their light, but I don't think most of them need it. So that is my Philodendron Melnikrisin. We have 2. Florida Ghost, Melnikrisin. Number 3. I want to keep this video relatively short. Staying in the same vein, I'm going to go through the trio of velvet philodendrons, which, I mean, I know there are more, but these are the ones that you see around a lot. Number 3 is, I have a bigger one of these, but I didn't want to move him because his leaves are a little bit delicate, is a Philodendron Gloriosum. So this is a little bit battered from travel. He only arrived a week ago. My other one is much more happy, but I didn't want to disturb him. This guy came completely rotted. The roots were gone. So, well, they were there, but they were dead, so I had to snip them all off, right back to the little stem, and I've stuck it in some sphagnum in here. I'm experimenting with this Ziploc bag technique, and it's worked super well for some other philodendrons that I've got. I'm interested to see what happens with this guy. I won't mention the seller's name because I had a very bad experience with them, but the plant arrived eventually after about a month and a half, so it's better than nothing. Yeah, I love this plant. It's really, really beautiful. My other one has got some new leaves coming. It's really, really nice. This is number 3, Philodendron Gloriosum. Again, the other one that I have, super easy to take care of. So long as the humidity is high enough and it's getting enough light, it's fine. I would say with my other one, it warps very easily. So these stems bend very easily, and they don't correct themselves so easily, if that makes sense. So I had my other one next to a grow light and it warped some of the stems, and now they've just stayed warped even though that it's away from the grow light now. This is number 3, Philodendron Gloriosum. Whoopa. Number 4, staying in that same vein of velvety. This is just a magnificent creature who's only just started to put out his like proper mature-ish leaves. I think they will get even more mature, which is very exciting. This is a Philodendron Verricosum. I know there are lots of different forms of this one. I'm not sure what one this is. But if you can see behind, it's got this like, it's starting to fade a little bit, which is surprising. I don't know whether that's to do with the particular form, but it's got this sort of red backing to the leaves, and then this bright white veining to the front, and these dark, dark patches along the sides. It's just mesmerizing. I wasn't expecting it to be this beautiful when I got it. When I bought this one from the Ginger Jungle, so again I'll put a link to them down below. All of the leaves were this size, and I was so excited to get it, but part of me didn't really realize that the leaves were going to get so big, and I think they're going to get bigger. This was like my first rare-ish philodendron. It was my first like investment in a slightly more unusual plant, and it's done a lot of growing since I got it, which is great. Yes, love it. So that is number 4, Philodendron Verricosum. We've gone through Florida Ghost, melanochrysum, gloriosum, verrucosum, and now we're going to go on to 2 slightly... First one, I'm not sure how rare it is. I don't actually know its background that well. I'm wondering whether it's a new hybrid or not. It is a Philodendron Pink Congo. So obviously the Pink Princess is very popular. It's a constantly popular plant. This is a very similar kind of plant. I don't know what this leaf is doing, why it's curling. It wasn't like that before. It's not too wet. It's in sphagnum. It's got plenty of drainage. I actually took everything out the other day to check the roots, and they're not rotting. It's all good. But it's curling for some reason. So I don't know too much about this guy, and I can't really find too much online about him. He's got these dark green leaves, and the new growth, all of it comes through this beautiful pale pink. Even the stem is the same kind of pink. Can you see that? Yes, it's that same kind of pinky beautifulness. There's another leaf coming there, and this has grown really fast. Like I got this just with this one, it was slightly smaller, and this new leaf and the smaller one there have just come through really, really quickly. It took a while to settle into this space though. Love it. Pink Congo from an eBay seller. Yeah, I've got a couple of plants from him so far, and really, really great. Well potted, well looked after, pest-free, lovely plants. So this is number 5, Philodendron Pink Congo. This is one of my favorites. I love, love, love it. I said I was going to keep saying that, and I have kept saying it. All of these are my favorites, that's why I'm showing them to you. There's a bunch of philodendrons in there that I love, but they're not in this video. Okay, number 5. Number 6. Now this one, I got yesterday. So I can't really say how easy it is to look after. I forgot to say about the Pink Congo. I think it's a little bit finicky. Just that curling leaf, it's been slightly difficult. A lot of the other philodendrons I get, sorry we're backtracking, they arrive, they grow, they give beautiful leaves. They don't give me any problems at all. That Pink Congo is a little bit iffy. So if it survives, I'm going to be so happy. Anyway, the last one, the exciting one, the beautiful one. This is quite a rare plant. It was definitely a financial investment. and I probably shouldn't have bought it, but I did, and I don't regret it. So without further ado, let me introduce you to Patricia, the glorious Philodendron Patriciae, with her gorgeous pendulous leaves, if that's the suitable word. I can't even deal with this. So I've been looking at getting this for a while, or a specimen of this particular plant for a while, and they've all just been horrendously priced, like just so much money, and much more than I was willing to invest at that point. And then I broke and spent the money that probably should have not been spent on it, and I'm so happy with it. So it was money well spent. I've read that these are relatively easy to look after. They can tolerate different temperatures. This one needs a little bit of water, it's getting a little bit dry in there. But I am so excited to see this grow. The leaves, when they get bigger, if I can work out how, this is, I'm going to do all of this on my phone. The quality's not going to be great, the sound's not going to be great, and I might not be able to add anything to it, but if I can, I'll add a picture of the mature form of this, because it's just incredible. These leaves get like so long, many feet long, and they get a very distinct white or pale sort of creamy line down the center, and then you can already see a little bit, but the leaves sort of start to ripple to either side like that, and it's just incredible. And this is quite a young plant. It's got 6 leaves at the moment. It's still quite young, but the leaves are already very big. This is the newest one. It's a little bit broken at the bottom, but it's like a good length. I'm so excited about this. I'm definitely going to be giving people updates. Anyone who'll listen, I'll be telling about. And it's got pride of place right behind my humidifier. Good light, everything. I'm so excited for it. So yeah, and there's a little growth point that's not a root. Oh my goodness. Does that mean it's going to grow a new leaf? What? Okay, before I destroy it, I'm going to put it down. So yeah, there you go. Those are my 6 current favourite philodendrons. It changes pretty much every week. I may do another one of these videos at some point. This is the worst place to do it, but it's a little bit late in the afternoon, so I'm definitely, next time I do it, you will not have this random background. But it's the only place that had nice natural light at this time. So yeah, I'll definitely do another one. I have a couple of anthurium. I'm building my anthurium collection at the moment, and I adore them. They're sort of battling with philodendron for pride of place in my adoration. So if there's interest, I will do I'll do it anyway. I'll do a favourite anthurium video. That would be very exciting. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need a better background. Literally the only plant in here apart from these is a pothos. Not that there's anything wrong with a pothos, but we could do better. Alright, thank you for watching. Sorry if I got a bit overexcited. This is my first attempt at a sort of video about my plants. If you're interested in seeing updates on any of these and my other plants, you could follow me on Instagram at slugplants, like the little squishy snail without a home, slug plants. If not, hopefully see you around. Subscribe if you like. Bye.